What's going on YouTube? My name is Colin. I'm an artist and designer from St. Louis, Missouri, and today we're going to talk about staying inspired. This is a topic that I'm very passionate about because as an artist who's been doing this for about 10 plus years, it can be challenging to stay inspired. Like, if we're being honest, we all have gone into that space where it's hard to start a project or it's hard to complete a project. So I want to give you guys a tip for how I've been able to maximize Instagram to stay inspired. Let's jump over to my profile. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into my Instagram here. And I'm on desktop right now. It is a lot user friendly on the phone, of course, but I'm just gonna use this for a larger display in this video. But for instance, if you're not familiar with the Instagram saves feature, if you like something, you save it and you're able to click on a collection that maybe you have, or you can create one, you know, whatever you want to do. But if we go over to my profile, this is my page. Feel free to follow me, guys. But here's my saves. So I've taken time to just create these different folders on Instagram because I like to keep things slightly organized, and so you can kind of get a feel for how I've organized my folders over time. So everything from like cribs, which is basically just homes that I think are just fire and just things that I love that are home related. Whips, I love cars, so anytime I see a car that looks cool, that I'm like, yo, I might want to own this one day or something, drop it in that collection, right? But the main collection I want to go through is this one here, which is probably my top collection. And I have so much saved in here because, man, there's just so much great work that's put out on Instagram, and I love learning about new artists, new designers, and just being able to collect their work in this space. It's like having your own library. So anytime I see something I'm inspired by, like this photograph, great lighting, great scene, great fit, you know what I mean? Like just an overall great image, I throw it in that folder. And so what this does for me is I'm just able to reference this whenever it comes down to creating something that, you know, I may want to create at one point in time. So I've heard in a book that great artists steal, and I love that because sometimes when you start out, you're just like, yo, I want to create something that feels so different, that's fresh, that's brand new. And the reality is there's nothing really new under the sun, you know, like there's just a combination of previous ideas. And so I love the concept of just being able to be inspired by others, give people their flowers, you know, like when you see great work, let them know, give them a like, that's the least you can do. But being able to see things where it's like, okay, I love how this motion is in this video. I love how they transition in between scenes. I love the color grading of this. Like those are all different things that you can reference when it comes to making your own work. So this is kind of a way of how I like to stay inspired, like really just seeing things that people are making on a daily basis and just seeing the richness, the variety from different cultures, from different eyes, you know, like there's just so much great work out here, guys. I can't emphasize it enough. So this is a feature that I use. I wish I could share my collection with you. You guys would be more than free to just scroll through and kind of see the things that I'm interested in, but you kind of get the gist. Like seriously, guys, this is quality stuff. And the fact that we're seeing stuff on a daily basis that is this great is honestly just wild to me. The fact that we have access to so many incredible eyes. I'm extremely grateful for platforms like this. And I don't take it for granted because, you know, like we have we have access that has never been here before. So I think there's a lot of benefits to that. I do see some downfalls in that as well. But again, it's really about utilizing this stuff for your advantage, you know? So at the very least, if you don't take anything else from this, just be inspired, you know? Be inspired by the world that we live in and the incredible people who have amazing talents in it. Guys, that's pretty much the gist of this video. Just kind of giving you guys a look into how I like to stay inspired by something that's so accessible, you know, to be able to have something like this in the palm of my hand or at my desk is incredible. So utilize these things to your advantage to stay inspired and continue to make this incredible work that you are making. Continue to get those ideas that you have in mind out. And sometimes seeing is believing. So being able to spot out things that are already created is helpful for you in your creation. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning into this video. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you guys have any other tips for how you guys like to stay inspired. And I will see you guys in the next video.